Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today, we'll take a look at auto attack resets on AD carries. Now, what are auto attack resets? Basically, it's any item or ability that resets a champion's auto attack timer. Allow them to auto right after an ability or the item is cast, regardless of whether they just autoed or not. Now, most of the time, if you play any champion for a couple of games, you'll naturally find these out with practice. However, the importance of knowing resets is to be aware that they exist before actually fighting someone and use it as a part of your arsenal. So without further ado, let's take a look at some champs that have auto attack resets and fall into the marksman category. Now, as far as ADCs go, there are 7 champs in total that have auto attack reset: Ashe, Caitlyn, Jinx, Lucian, Sivir, Tristana, and Vayne. Ashe's auto attack reset is on her Q, Ranger's Focus. When she hits 4 stacks and activates the ability, if she had auto attack previously, she will reset her auto attack timer. It's a pretty straightforward ability that, coupled with the steroids she gets from attack speed on her Q, make up a really big boost in damage output very quickly once she hits the 4 stacks. But other than that, it's just a little bit of extra damage that you can get off once you hit her Q. Caitlyn's reset is on her passive Headshot. If you net someone with her E, her passive procs, and it allows you to immediately auto them right after. It won't work on any other target though. Her traps, on the other hand, are a whole other story. As you can tell from me trying here, they don't seem to work the same way. I've been able to pull this off though in lane, but it's not a reliable reset like her E. I could go on for quite a while as to why I think her traps are wonky when it comes to resetting auto attacks, but I think that may be better kept for a video in which we discuss directly Caitlyn's traps. As far as real game applicability goes, resetting on her E is absolutely excellent against tanks. It works not only as an escape tool, but it also shreds enemy armor due to the headshot proc, and sometimes the trap works as a reset as well. But I feel it should work just like her E, so it feels consistent across her kit. Jinx's W allows you to auto attack before the animation is done. I'll slow down the footage and pay close attention as how her hands are not done with the animation, but she still gets the auto off. Her reset is pretty negligible. You won't notice it when it comes down to gameplay. I mean, you still do it, but you won't feel it, or you don't have to make a conscious decision to use this reset or not. However, a good Jinx will use it to his advantage when trading in lane. For example, Lucian's reset comes from his C, Relentless Pursuit. When you look at the ability by itself, it's a very straightforward reset. You auto, then you dash, and then you auto again. However, the cool part about it is stringing it with his other abilities in order to rotate through Lucian's spells. It's actually so cool that I've made another video on the topic, so check it out if you want to. Sivir's reset occurs after you cast her W. Much like Ashe, Sivir's reset is very simple. Use the ability right after an auto and she attacks twice. Now, much to talk about here. It's probably the most boring one of them all. On the other hand, Tristana's reset is very sneaky but super useful and interesting. It triggers right after you ult someone. Now, out of all these, you might need to put some practice on this when it comes to timing. Basically how it works is you can auto attack someone right after you ult them. With this comes an interesting little combo, which is what you see displayed on screen. You can stack someone 4 times with your E, ult them, and then auto for the last stack for a lot of burst. I've explained this in detail before, so check out this video if you want to learn more. Finally, Vayne's reset comes from her Q, Tumble. This one is very interesting since it synergizes directly with her kit, allowing you to stack someone with her E quickly in the early game or last hit on their tower. Because, let's face it, if you're playing Vayne, you're likely getting dominated. All jokes aside, this ability is better used as a pure reset in the early game and not in the late game, since as you build attack speed, Tumble's animation becomes slower than autoing normally. That's pretty much about it. Notice, however, how some of these resets are a bit wonky. Jinx's, for example, isn't obvious and really makes a negligible difference in her playstyle, but knowing when you can reset can make a huge difference on a tight fight. Also, the small details really add up when taking into consideration the rest of the champ's kit and what they can accomplish during a fight, so there is no harm in being as efficient as possible. Finally, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more ADC guides, which I'll be posting every week on Sundays. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.